Part two. No, so then, you know, I had to go to, family counseling and stuff like that. And thankfully, like I said, I found a counselor who pretty much did an evaluation and said, "You don't have any problems. This is bullshit." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right?" So he said, "You know what? I'm going to sign off on it. Don't worry about it." I went to a court-ordered counseling, not counseling, but divorce resolution class or something of that nature. I don't remember the exact wording of it. And the class was pretty much, men suck and are guilty of everything. Women are great. And I'm not trying to be sexist here, okay? So I'm not trying to say, hey, women suck or anything like that. I'm just saying what my experience was, okay? And that's really what it was. And there were several guys in the class with me who were going through this that were, again, court ordered to go. And we were all looking at each other. We go outside for a smoke break, and I'm like, not saying anything, just listen to the guys, and they're like, what the, what's going on? This is bullshit. And I tried to stay out of it, but I'm like, yeah, I know, it sucks. Again, tell me there's not a bias here. It's statistically proven that mothers are like 4 times more likely to abuse their children than fathers. But yet, no one wants to say anything about that. It's statistically proven that women are more likely to not work full time, and not have the means to support their children. But yet, automatic custody. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying, if you're going to go with facts, why aren't those being accounted for? So long story short, again, I was never charged with anything, no criminal stuff, but I was treated as though I was a criminal. I was punished as though I was a criminal, and I had no recourse. I either had to comply or not see my daughter. Well, what are you going to do in that situation? You could try and fight it in court, but at what expense? It cost me more with the lawyer to try and fight it that I may or may not win, because again, it was going to go back to the same judge. The same judge, by the way, who looked at our custody case and said, yep, she gets full custody. Full physical custody. Well, we get to split, the other custody, the legal custody, but the physical custody is the one that really matters. That's the one that really dictates how the child's going to grow up, how she's going to live, how she's going to grow. Be disciplined, be raised, learn respect, manners, responsibilities, how to live, You basically have a child raising a child at that point. All right, and I say this because this same woman has had 20 jobs in the last 4 years, maybe more. This is the same woman who doesn't work full time and has it for years. She lives off the child support. Oh, she likes to walk around and claim, and it's not just her, it's a lot of women, I'm a single mother. Yay, isn't that great? No, you're not. All right, first of all, if you receive any kind of child support payment, you're not a single mother, period. You're not doing it on your own. You're getting help, support, and financial support is a huge deal. You're not some victim. And that's the other thing. A lot of these women like to walk around and say that, I'm a single mother because my ex or this baby daddy, whatever, he's just a bastard, low-life dirtbag. Oftentimes it's the man who really wanted to be part of their child's life. But the court system and the entitlement of women has forced men out of the home. I love my daughter to death. Would do anything for her. I can't stand her mother. I'd rather shoot myself in the head than have to live with that woman. And I'm pretty sure she would want me to shoot myself in the head, honestly. Talking to her is like talking to a child. A retarded child. But that's not fair for the retarded children because they can't help it. This woman can't. But she acts like a perpetual child. And I know, I'm only saying this because I know there's a lot of people in this exact same boat. I don't want to be just straight up attacking her. The fact is there's a lot of innocent men who are in this exact same boat, and there's not a damn thing we can do about it. We have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to try and grant, custody of our children prayerfully. And that's only if we meet all the right requirements, but yet mothers are automatically given it because they have a magic vagina. That is a load of shit for anyone. You should look at the basis of who can actually raise a child in the best environment. Who can actually take care of the child in the best environment. Who can actually provide for the child in the best environment and the best means. You know, even with my money that I give her, my daughter still doesn't have what she needs. Not only do I only get to see her every other weekend, but I only get to see her 2 weeks out of the year. And again, not even consecutive weeks. That's my parenting time. And for the last year, our court order stipulation says that, well, there's a whole bunch of parts of that stipulation. One of them is that if either one of the parents requests for mediation, the other parent has to go to it. This is a court order. I requested to go to mediation a year ago. Last January 2018, I asked to go to mediation. I've been asking for a year. It got to the point where I had to go hire a lawyer to get her ass into mediation. You know what I'm asking for? Am I asking for custody? No. Am I asking for reduction in child support? No. I will gladly pay my child support and then some if I need to. Am I asking